ventured into the deep waters of Gamescom, into the public halls, which is a dangerous area for journalists because once you get in there, it's hard to get out, and it's sweaty, and it's a lot of people. It's still a trade day though, so it's not terrible here. But you guys chose to be in the public area. Could you? Why did you want to show off your new game to the public straight away?
Well, we always want to show people the game, but you're right. We're waiting for the hordes to descend, and it'll be crazy busy, but we kind of love that. You know, we're a small little studio, and we've come all the way from the UK. We've actually driven here in a van with all of this in there. The sofa that's in there is like my sofa from home. That's my TV that you were looking at earlier that the game's on, and my laptop's playing it. So we gotta, this means a lot for us to be here actually, to kind of show people, and we do it because I guess it's kind of cool seeing people play your game, basically.
And also connect with the fans who enjoyed the first Joe Danger.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is one of the things that made the first Joe Danger really fun, I think, is that we used to come to shows and people would tell us everything that they hated and everything that they loved, and we'd take all of that into account because every developer should do that, really, right? And it makes the game better. So we're doing that now. This is the first time we've shown anyone, so we don't show it to press or publishers or anything like that first. We show it to people so that they can mouth off about it. We can change things or keep things or whatever.
Like any successful star, I guess Joe Danger is moving into a few different areas now with the second game. Could you tell us through a little bit about the motivation and what you wanted to do by sort of switching things up?
Yeah, I guess in the first game he's kind of a washed-up stuntman, and you try and make a success out of him, you know, draw in crowds so that they can see him perform his stunts. And then at the start of this game, he gets kind of found by this mysterious director character, right? And he's making this amazing film, you know, the greatest film ever made, that's got every scene you could imagine and every genre of film mixed together. All action films, obviously. So Joe is in this one performing stunts in kind of a Hollywood film, and he's like on jetpack and skis and skidoo. He's a cop, you know, kind of riding through the streets of New York, punching criminals off their bikes. You know, he's on a jetpack, you know, shutting down robots that are invading the city, that kind of thing, you know. He's on skis, kind of sneaking into a base and then shutting down the missiles before they launch.
And trying hard to stay away from any sort of copyrighted, trademarked movie license.
Yeah, we couldn't possibly comment. Obviously, they're all our own ideas, and we've never seen a minecart running through a cavern before.
And no chases on skis or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm afraid there might be a few of those. You know, there might be minecart kind of roller coaster through, you know, crumbling mines, but I don't know, it's our original idea.
All right, so I think my cameraman is a huge fan of Joe Danger, the first game, and he was a little bit upset about the controllers that are out there, the Xbox controllers, but you haven't said anything about platforms. So where are you at there, and what are your thoughts on platform?
Well, I understand him being upset. Hopefully we're going to please him. You know, the thing is that as a really small studio, we kind of don't know. We don't have control over that. We kind of come here first and show people, and then we see what happens. And it's kind of in the hands of people like in Sony and Microsoft and Steam and whatever as to what we do. But obviously, as developers, we want the most people possible to play the game. The reason you're seeing 360 controllers is just that's what we had enough kit of to be able to show people the game here.
In your respective house.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but as a developer, you're not really like, if I'm a bit of a Sony fanboy and some of the team is, or if I'm a 360 fanboy, it doesn't really matter. You just make a game. And you hope that people really like it, right?
Hopefully someone can pay you to put it out on all platforms.
Yeah, exactly. We will, you know, we'll take money. If people want to give us money, that's fine. You know?
Right, so you're bracing yourself for tomorrow, which is going to be extremely crazy. But you brought the whole team. I think that's sort of a unique thing. I mean, what inspired you to do that?
Well, I think it's good for the team. I think any developer should sit through watching people either struggle with the game or really love certain parts. You know, I shouldn't admit this, but we just saw somebody playing a level and they couldn't really figure it out. And instantly you just go, right, let's cut that. That's a terrible idea. Why did we do that, you know? And it's really good for all of us to see that. I think that's important. I don't understand why, you know, more developers aren't connected with the people that actually buy their game and play their game. I used to work at a much bigger studio at EA, and I never got to see anyone playing any of my games, even though they sold millions, you know? And that's crazy, Brad.
You were just sitting in your cubicle and people told you, oh, it sells like really great, but you didn't really know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I saw somebody buy it once at a shop, a game I had made, but I was like, I wonder how they like it, you know?
They didn't even play it.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Well, that's one of the things you can see when you have a digital release. Of course, you get all kinds of numbers and telemetry. So, what kind of feedback have you been getting from Joe Danger from fans?
Yeah, I mean, I think fans have. I hope I'm not just saying this, but fans seem to have really reacted well to it. We're a small developer, so that means everything to us. You know, like basically we're nothing without that, and we didn't have a big PR marketing campaign, or we didn't even have a small one when Joe Danger came out. But people spread the word through kind of word of mouth, you know, and we really struggled to get reviews and stuff for people to actually review the game. But, you know, the community helped and the game sold really well, so it's thanks to them. So those people liked it, I think, I hope, you know. But, you know, they've told us some things they don't like and we kind of agree with them. We're trying to make those things a little bit different or remove them altogether kind of thing.
And since you're not even talking about platforms and you haven't got a publisher, I guess it's kind of hard to pick a date for it when it's supposed to release. But so where do you feel you are in development right now and what's left to do?
Well, we kind of are starting to feel a bit more confident about what we're showing because people seem to really like it today. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have told you it's terrible. This game's terrible. We don't know. We don't know if anyone will like it. But people really seem to like it. Having said that, we're probably about halfway through development and we've got a lot left to do and a lot more ideas and vehicles and scenes and films to rip off and things like that we want to do. So I guess we're about halfway and we're thinking maybe about, you know, like March next year or something like that maybe might work, but it might be even longer because we're...
You never know when you get a slot to release either.
We're terrible with schedules as well. We turned up late this morning, so, you know.
Well, I hope you get back in one piece to your respective homes and that all your gear and couch get back in one piece. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, thank you. Yeah.